Hi, we're rolling. It's Leah Miller. One of my dogs just barked when I said my name. I don't know what that means. Welcome to the Bay Window channel, which is still developing as we speak. I'm doing a crafty haul today. Since my channel is new, you don't really know what I've got new and what I have that's old, right? So I can say anything's a crafty haul and you won't know the difference. Anyway, thank you for coming by. I wanted to show you a few things. If you've been watching last video, I painted my nails for you guys. Well, we're not going to talk about my hands, but it was part of the reason I almost didn't do this because I hate my hands, but nobody's looking at my hands. I'm trying to do this horizontally now. So last video, I showed you this Sizzix Jenna R. What's it called again? Oh shoot, I forgot the name of it. But it's so adorbs. So I spent some time actually making them. So I wanted to show you some of the results. And let me tell you, if you recall, I said I'm new to dies. Oh my gosh, I cussed out every single one of these because they're like these tiny pieces. And let's see. Here's some of them. Oh, I see that one glued nicely. I'm trying so hard to make this work, but if I'm going to do this, I need a better camera situation. All right, so anyway, I'm having a hard time with these tiny pieces. I sound like an old lady, but I don't know. I guess I'm not crazy about paper piecing. My friend said, but they're so cute. And they are, but I swear this took me hours. And the other thing is, I definitely don't think I have the right glue because I use like glossy accents and it ends up being shiny, which I did for some mushrooms I did also. I admit these did turn out really cute, but I may not be made out for paper piecing in my crafting. Just saying. All right, so we're doing a little collective haul. I'm gonna try to start making some, they call these, these long cards, which were popular back in like the 70s, remember? You'd get a long card. I got this die recently, and I haven't necessarily made a card yet, but it cut out, and it has like stitching on it. So here's my goal of this video. I figure if I show you some things that I got recently, my goal is the next 2 weekends I don't really have a lot going on, and we've got Labor Day weekend, which is a long weekend. I'm hoping that I'm actually going to use some of these newer items that I have. So I figure, all right, I'll show them in my video, and then that'll force me into using them. Now, I have cut out, this is what I plan to use for my Christmas cards with this, the tall card. Is this new Tim Holtz. I like retro, so I have cut these, but I have not pieced them together. So I have another adventure in paper piecing coming. So that's a goal, is maybe to start working on my Christmas cards. Next up, I also got this Tim Holtz 3D. It's, I can't really see. I wonder if it would help if I took it out. Give me a moment. I believe that it's hollies. Yeah, it's pretty holly leaves and holly berries. Not to be confused with Halle Berry. Ha ha ha. But I really love how these 3D dies cut out. We'll see if I can work this Halle Berry in with, maybe like on the sides. So that's a goal. I'm not saying I'm going to get all my Christmas cards done. I'm just going to try to work on them one of these weekends. Let's see. Then I recently got an order from Sugar Peas. I don't know if anybody's ever gotten anything from them. And they, first of all, gave me several little gifts. I love when companies do that. I mean, I guess they don't have to, right? But this particular order took a long time because one of the items was not in stock. So the owner, I think her name was Wendy, messaged me, said it was going to be a while if I wanted my money back. And I'm like, no, there's no hurry. So because I waited, I think she sent me this little die as a gift. And then she also sent me this little, what size is this? 4.25 by 5.5. So basically card size, Happy Camper. So this is Sugar Pea's own paper. And it's, as you would imagine, super cute. We got some clouds, some orange, some trees. You can cut that out and put a rubber stamp or just rubber stamp in it. I love this one, little mountain hike. Some wood, you know, cut wood. Then there's their little faux wood. A little bit of plaid. I am definitely not a camper, but that's cute. Kind of arrow chevron. A little mountain scene. Late night stars. A bit of wave action. And then they start again. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better little gift. I love this. So those were the gifts, and then this was what I was waiting for. I will buy anything that has a record or music, and this was the stamp. And then the example that she showed on their website had this kind of in the background, this stencil. So I really should get this out and try it. And it's pretty fun because it has little "All of me loves you," just a note to say hi, but that also has little songs. "Don't Stop Believing," "You Spin Me Round Like a Record," "You Rock." What else does it have? "For the Record, You're Not Old." Oops, you can't see that. "For the Record, You're Not Old, You're a Classic." "You Rocked It." Eventually I'll have a better setup here. Interesting thing about this stamp at Christmas time. So I am a sucker. Oh Lord, I'm such a sucker for ads that come up on Facebook. Too much. Because I end up getting clothes that will never fit me in my life. Because, well, let's face it, the size range in China is very different than the size range here in America. Well, anyway, right around Christmas time, I saw an ad for a die of a record player. And I'm like, okay, I have to have that. And then, of course, it probably came from, you know, something like AliExpress. And it took, I don't know, like several months. And I've used it and I've made a few things with it. But then one day, I was looking on Sugar Pea's website for something else, and I saw this stamp set, and it showed the die with it, and it's the die I have from some, you know, company in China. So I actually had already owned the die, so all the more reason I was like, okay, I need this stamp set because it matches the die. I'm sorry, I guess I should have got that out. But so another goal is to actually use the Sugar Pea items. Okay. Yeah, it's very cute. I'm excited to make some cards with that. All right, so next, actually you can see I've used this. I think I got this from scrapbook.com, but it's very different for a stencil. So I wanted to share that. I've used it in my traveler's notebook. I haven't really used it on a card yet. Not not too long ago. You know, during COVID and being here in my home, I have definitely been relying on crafting to kind of get me through, and the loneliness and everything. I'm here by myself. So one of the places I've mentioned before, Scraps of Love, they were open during, you know, the worst parts, and they would just bring stuff to your car. So this was one of the items that I got from Honeybee Stamps. Let's show you their logo there. So they have this, the actual stencil, and then there's 2 dies, but I only have one because they were like, yeah, they were $20.99, so I didn't want to spend $40 on dies, but I really need to try this out. I love what I call posy flowers, and so this was one of my, you know, Scraps of Love is now open, so you can go in, but this was one of my purchases to work on and practice, again, to make some cards or make backgrounds. I know this cuts out all the circles, so it should be interesting. I will report back. Couple more things. Last time I went to Tuesday Morning, I did find this Bo Bunny stamp, and I bought it for the teapot mostly. But I love any kind of kitchen stuff. So I do want to try this one out. Make something cute with it. And then a couple more things. I got this Sunburst mini stencil. One of scrapbook.com's freebie weeks with Tim Holtz stuff. So I can't remember which one. And then scrapbook.com, I also got this clouds. I was doing a card for a friend at work, and it was a scene, and I had no clouds. Now I have clouds, and I had clouds in that other one too. So I plan to use this soon also. And then finally, for a video, I made a bunch of simple cards, and you know, it's the funniest thing. I felt kind of dirty, like making them so easy, right? We learn all these techniques and we have all this product, and then all I did was stick down a circle and an oval and a, you know, a cutaway card, and boom, you got a card. And I'm like, man, I just want to send some cards. This has no technique or anything to it, so it's funny. I feel dirty that I just stuck down some stuff, but my friend said, well, people like getting cards. They don't know how much work you put into it, right? Did I do something on the inside of this one? No. Yeah, it's funny, but I did a bunch of them just for fun. You know, I had these, I love these vintage ladies. You know, I did put some, let's see, that was the Nouveau, what was this one called? Oh, this one's Harvest Moon that I just got. I put some of that. I mean, that's the most I did to these things. So the question is it dirty that I just stuck down some pieces of paper? I don't know. But I'm going to send cards to people, which means I got some cards done, right? You know, these are Heidi Swap cards for, oh, I can't think of what is that system called? Oh, of course, when you're doing a video, you can't think of what things are called. Oh, this one, at least I put, let your light shine, the world is your oyster. Oh, I didn't remember this one. It's cute. See, more clouds. 1 part clouds, 2 parts sunshine, and then on the inside, I put good day sunshine, thinking of you, and more hello sunshine to go with that. I have somebody in mind to send this to. Oh my goodness, I'm still stuck on, you know, you make scrapbooks easy with put the card system in. So I have a ton of those, and why not just make some quick cards? There is no technique to these. I'll stop feeling dirty and I'll just send them out, and people will be thrilled to get a card from me, right? At least they'll be thrilled to get mail. That's a whole controversial topic, but we won't go there. We'll just say that we got happy crafting going on, and I'm going to work on getting some things done with some of the new items that I have sitting here unopened. And hopefully I'll be able to show those to you in the next few weeks, right? So thank you for watching. Here's our favorite one here, the record player. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure if you should subscribe yet, but you should maybe, because, you know, eventually it'll start being fun things. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.